Alright, morning YouTube. Monday morning, I'd say it's about 11 o'clock now. I had to run up to the hardware store and went and grabbed a bunch of these little springs right here. Now, they're like for a little carburetor spring. I was looking at some old photos and that's how Jason's grandpa had it set up. I need to make me one more straight piece for right here. I threw a stiff spring in there for now, but we're about to try it and see how it works. So that was the issue of the throttle, why it was sticking. And like I said, when it was time for the governor to pull the engine back down to normal speed because it had no load on it anymore, it was getting hung up on that manifold. So I did find a couple 1-inch spacer blocks, so I'm deciding which one I'm going to go with. I'd like to find just a little bit more, but if I get a 1-inch spacer block with a couple thick gaskets, it should put me where it's at. And then I yesterday thought I lost a piece on this sucker. This little piece right here on the back side of the carb, right here, the little stopper, that not the homemade stopper, the original stopper. It was down on the bottom of the carb, and I just didn't realize it, and I mounted it back, and I searched all over this ground. I had the metal detector going, had my roofing thing out here, magnet running around. Oh my God, I cleaned out all the leaves under the motor. So I was gonna have this fixed yesterday and do a video of me sawing before I went to the graduation party, but that burned up all my time searching around on the ground for that piece that was on the carburetor. So, yep, just, I guess, whatever. So, I'm gonna pick this stuff up. It's already gassed. It's semi-sharp from the other day. That log didn't have a lot of dirt on it. That there is one from Jason's, and I thought I thought it had no blue in it, and then all of a sudden I metal detected just to make sure, and sure as shit, I pulled out a few nails and there's still some in there, so I'm just pull it back off and it's firewood. But I'm gonna move one of those chunks of pine over here to try it. Be back with you in a minute. Alright, so I haven't ran it yet. I mean, I did start warming it up. Got those springs on there. I might have to adjust a little bit. See, there's a tensioner here. So that's a homemade tensioner. So we'll see what's going on and then go from there. Alright, I'd say it's working pretty good. The only thing I did have to do is see when he had this originally when I got it, and this was in place, the holder, that's idle spot. I want to say, and when it was an idle spot, there was a little bit of tension on this spring, okay, and none on this. But then when it was out to where he had it set for run on this here, it both springs were just about barely any pressure on them. So like as soon as it started to move, one was counteracting on it. Well, I just took this spring out and was just going with a light spring here, just enough to not let that shit go flying out crazy, which I'm sure I can just go back to that and loosen some of this pressure off this spring now. I didn't want to do it, but I do want to, like I said, turn that down another turn or two. It's just up just a hair too much. Creating the blade to spin just a little and want to wobble a little bit. Like the other day when it was wobbling real fast, or going real fast and it kept wanting to wobble, it was going way too fast for its run speed. So I definitely could tell that was happening just a little bit. It was just a hair too fast. So I'll turn that down, and once I get that turned down a little bit, I should be able to relieve what remaining pressure is on this adjustable right here, and we shouldn't have no restriction. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Till next time.